Let's start the session. I'm really sorry. There was some technical issue related to mic. So now I think it's audible, so we can start it. So I was explaining earlier that what exactly is the objective of this session. So when we talk about MAH-CET law step ahead session, so in this session, I'm going to discuss what all you need to be aware of. So when we talk about this process, the whole process from you attempting the examination and till you getting the admission, what all things you need to be aware of, at what time everything will be happening. So the agenda of this session is not to discuss any particular stage in detail, but the agenda of this session is to just let you know the brief summary of the whole process. Okay. So this is what we are going to discuss in this session. We're not going to discuss anything in detail, but I will just let you know that at what time you can expect what exactly, which process you can expect that. So I guess give me 1 minute. I will share my screen, and then through that I will let you know the process. Again, I will ask all the students that can you see my screen? Is Maharashtra Law CET 2024 step ahead? Okay. So when we talk about the timeline, when what exactly will be happening in Maharashtra Law CT process, so we know that for all other entrance examination, especially all the students who are preparing for law entrance examination, they have already attempted CLAT examination. So through CLAT, everything was very much clear. They have predefined at what time you can expect what. So when examination will be happening, when you can expect the results, and what exactly will be happening after the results. But the process is not same if we talk about Maharashtra Law CT. It is not very much clear. So students get confused at time that रिजल्ट कब आने वाला है, रिजल्ट के बाद कैप राउंड कब होने वाला है, उसके बाद एग्जैक्टली एडमिशन किस तरीके से होगा. They release these all documents, they release all the clarification, but there is no clarity when exactly they are going to do it. Okay, so that's why this session is arranged. So in this session, I will be telling you that last year, when we talk about Maharashtra Law CT 5-year examination, last year at what time everything happened, so that you can predict, okay, कि अभी उस समय अगर examination इस date पे हुआ था, इस बार इस date पे हुआ, and they've released result at some other date, एक महीने बाद या फिर 15 days बाद, so the same thing can be expected this time also. So I will tell you the timeline. So if we talk about last year examination, it happened on 20th of April. So this time a date was different, and the result date was 21st of May. So almost 1 year, 1 month later, they have released the date. They released the results. So you can expect that this year also. Again, there's no guarantee. It may happen that they may release a bit early also, a bit late also. But just to let you know the reference, this is the timeline for your reference, that this will help you to assess कि अच्छा ठीक है, पैनिक मोड में नहीं ऑन हो जाना है कि अरे अभी तक तो रिजल्ट नहीं आया, फिर अभी रिजल्ट आया तो कैप राउंड कब से प्रोसेस होगा या फिर किस तरीके से एडमिशन मिलेगा. दिस टाइमलाइन इज जस्ट फॉर द रेफरेंस. Then on 30th of May last year, they released college-wise cutoff. Again, when we talk about college-wise cutoff, they have not released for that current year. They have released for the past years, just for the reference that this is the result, this is the score that you have got, the final score, this is the rank that you have got. So which college you can expect or which college you can apply. This was the whole objective of releasing college ka past cutoff. So they have not released the cutoff for that year, but for all the past years, they have released it. If you want GLC Mumbai, then this was the cutoff for last year. So if you are going to, so for example, you scored 120, whether you should go ahead with GLC Mumbai or not, because at a later stage, they will be asking you to choose colleges. That college option will also be given to you. So that was the objective. That's why they released on 30th of May last year, college cutoff of all the past years. Okay. Then on 14th June, required document list and conversion certificate. So all the document that would be required for the cap round process, and also the conversion certificate. How exactly will you convert your score or GPA in the format that they require? This was given on the 14th of June. So 20th of April, they released their exam was conducted. When we talk about 21st of May, then on this day, result was declared. Then college cutoff list, just for the sake of reference, was released on 30th of May, and then on 14th of June, have released the required document list and also the conversion certificate. And in between, what exactly was happening? Registration for cap round on portal. This was something that was going on. So they will ask you to register for the cap round on the portal. On 30th of June, they released students who have filled form for cap round. So in between, from 14th June to 30th June, they have also released that you will have to fill the form for cap round, whether you want to participate in the cap round or not. And all the students who have filled the form for the cap round, they have released their list of all those students on 30th of June. So they have given you an option that you will have to fill the cap round, even if you have written the examination, even if you have received the score. If you're not participating in the cap round, then you will not be considered. So you have to fill the cap round form, and then they release the list of students who have filled it. Then on 3rd of July, they released notice for college option form filling. So this is one of the most important stage. We will be discussing this stage in detail also whenever they release the notification. But on 3rd of July, what they did, they released the notice for college option. You will have to choose college options in which all you should be considered for getting admission, depending upon your score, depending upon your preference, which college you wish. So you will have to fill that option form. Again, we will be discussing it in detail. Don't worry about that. I'm just explaining in a very brief manner, but each and everything, whenever they release the notification, we will be discussing each and everything in detail. And on 8th of July, depending upon the students who have filled the cap round application form, and also after filling the college option form, the first merit list was declared on 8th of July. And then further cap round process begins. So first round, second round, third round, fourth round, and then what exactly will happen after all the cap rounds? So there will be an option given to you. Either you can quit, you can freeze, you can float. So depending upon your option that you have chosen, we will be discussing each and every option in detail at a later stage whenever they release the document related to cap round. But as of now, so after the fourth round, they will ask. So whenever you freeze the college, so all the formalities needs to be done with the college specifically. So hard copy needs to be submitted. It needs to be verified by the college, and all the admission formalities needs to be done. So this is the timeline for your reference that you can understand that okay. So you should not be in a panic mode कि अभी कब होने वाला है, किस तरीके से क्या होगा, हमें कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं है, या फिर कब वो रिलीज करते हैं, कोई भी आइडिया किसी भी चीज का उन्होंने दिया नहीं है. So this is just for the reference that past year this happened. इस समय ये सब चीजें हुई थी और इतना समय उनको लगता है. सो जुलाई के बाद अगस्त सितंबर तक वो प्रोसेस चल रहा था. सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड दैट दिस प्रोसेस विल बी अ लॉन्ग प्रोसेस. तो थोड़ा समय लेते हैं. MAH-CET इज नॉट वेरी मच क्रिस्टल क्लियर एज इट हैपेंड इन क्लैट. जिस तरीके से उन्होंने प्री डिफाइंड अपडेट करके रखे थे, एंड एवरीथिंग वाज हैपनिंग अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट डेट. बट व्हाट विल हैपन इन दिस प्रोसेस, so this is something that you can refer to. So I will explain again, just in a very brief manner. So on 20th of April, exam happened last year. On 21st of May, they released their results. So almost they took 1 month for it. Then after that, they released just for the reference college cutoff, because they have not asked you to fill the cap round. They have not asked you to fill the college option form. So just for the reference that what you can expect depending upon your result, depending upon your score and rank. So which college you can expect, what exactly happened last year. They released the result. They released the cutoff. Then on 14th of June, they required a document list, whatever document is required, and also the conversion certificate was released by them. And in between, from 14th to June to 30th of June, they have asked the student to fill the form for cap round. Okay. So on 30th of June, what they did, they released the list of students who have filled the cap round KV form. And on 3rd July, they also mentioned the notice for college option form filling. So once you have filled that, once you have agreed that you will be participating in the cap round, you will have to fill the college option form. So which college you are preferring, and then post that on 8th of July, first merit list was released depending upon the students who have filled the cap round, the preference that they have given, and their score and rank. And then further cap round process begins. So I hope it is clear to everyone. So because we face a lot of queries from the students that they are not aware about the process. That's why we conducted this very short session just to explain what happened in past and what you can expect in this year's admission process. So I hope it's clear to everyone. Everyone understood, because all the details are already given on their portal. So you can also cross-check all the data. And this year also, we are expecting that the timeline would be same, or they would try to do it a bit early. So I hope you understood the session, and stay tuned for many more sessions like this. We will be discussing each and every detail of all the notifications that they're releasing. So we will explain through these live sessions, through YouTube sessions, all the details of all the notifications that they're releasing, and we'll try to explain and make it crystal clear to everyone what exactly you need to do for this process. So thank you for attending the session and best of luck.